Hello, this is Caleb Barney with Russell Real Estate, and today I just wanted to remind everybody to think critically when looking at articles, especially about the housing market, just because they can be misleading, whether intentionally or not. So, the article that I wanted to go over today, just a section of it, is from the BiggerPockets forum. I really do like BiggerPockets. I've been following them for about the past 8 years or so. And I don't know much about the author here, but I do think that Anna did write a very good article for the most part. There's just one thing that really stuck out and I wanted to address because I think that she started conflating information too. And I also think that her assumption is incorrect. So, of course, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is just mine. And I wanted to use some of the data from my market to kind of go over this. So what she says here is that home sales will likely not improve in 2023 with a further annual fall of 13.3%. I do see that as being potentially true, so there's no argument for me there. I do see that home sales, and that's the amount of houses that are being listed for sale and actually selling, it has gone down in 2022, and I could see it going down further in 2023 unless the mortgage interest rates start going down. Just because not a lot of sellers or homeowners right now want to sell their house with a 3% interest rate and trade it in for a new home with a 7% interest rate. So what she says that I disagree with is, will this result in declining home values? Inevitably, yes. So here's where I want to use some statistics from my market just to kind of prove that that's not always the case. So the main areas that I serve, by the way, are going to be highlighted right here. But basically, in the start of 2022, we saw interest rates at 3.1%. Now in September, or now in October, I should say, they're over 7%. So you would think, okay, well, if interest rates are going up that quickly, then home prices have to be going down, right? Well, that would be the case if you're just thinking of trying to keep the mortgage payment the same. But people don't always think like that. They think situationally, if they need to get a house, they need to get a house and they're going to pay for it. So home prices have actually increased throughout the year, and they go up and down month by month, but over the course of the year, they've gone up. And how we typically measure things is year over year appreciation. And as you can see, September 2021 versus September 2022, there's over $40,000 in appreciation there. So again, like the interest rates back here in the fall of 2021 were sub 3%. So just because they were lower then doesn't necessarily mean that the sale price was going to be higher. So that's something that I wanted to debate in the first place. But I also think that she starts conflating information because then she goes, according to Redfin, as of September, the average home is selling below asking price for the first time since March of 2021. And to me, that's irrelevant because basically the asking price is just a starting point. So does this just mean that realtors are getting better at pricing? Because if it should be a $300,000 home based on comparables, if that seller wants to price it at $330,000, well, sure, it's likely to sell below asking price. But if they want to price it at $270,000, then it's likely to sell above asking price. So the asking price is not necessarily an indicator of if there's going to be declining home values. And just by the way, just an FYI here, the sale price to list price in the areas that I serve, we're actually not seeing anything go like as far as the average sale price to list price. We're still seeing 100%. So does that mean that we're just pricing things better? Maybe. But as I clearly showed in the sale price average, that doesn't mean that we are actually seeing home prices decline year over year. So that's just my thought of the day. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great day.